Well, hello, my fabulous friends, and welcome to my 10,000 subscribers special. And as promised, I'm going to give you an inside look into my mystical room, where all the magic happens, where I read the cards, some of the mystical and magical things I have around me, and a look at all my cards. So sit down, be prepared, and oh, look at that. The clock agrees with me. The clock is excited we're doing this. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So this is what you normally see in the view, and I'm gonna back it up. And now you can see the whole desk, the whole table. And as I explained before, my grandmother crocheted this for me when we were first married in 1985. And these are the glasses that I wear. That's my paternal grandmother. And we have the exact same prescription. So I wear those so that I see through her eyes. I see the truth more clearly. Also, I just have a bunch of cute little things around here that remind me. I've got fairies and angels, and this rock here is from Sedona. Other just crystals I've collected over time. This rock here is also from Sedona. I have this big diamond here. Well, it looks like a diamond. It's not really a diamond. Because I'm an Aries and born in April, and that's my birthstone. There's my incense holder. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to do that. Here's the famous bell. This is the little dish that I hold all my jewelry in, and my little ring holder. Here's where I keep my Florida water. And then I keep the cards that I use mostly right here beside me. And up on top of that, I have a little altar, and I have my, today I have peace and harmony in there. I have my wood, my Palo Alto, I think it's called. I have another thing for incense, and I usually put in, I have rose incense. I love rose. The fan is, that's a River touch. I love River, the way he uses a fan, so I got a fan. I'm a number 1, so I'm a 1, a 10, and a 19. That's the Magician, Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun. So I keep the Magician there because I'm performing magic. There's a champagne bottle cork from when we moved into the house. That was the first bottle of champagne we had in the house. And I've had this for years. Be nice or leave. I don't even remember where I got it, but it's been in just about every house we've been into. So continuing with the desk here, I'll back up a bit so you can see it. That's how I film things. I have the camera so it's down, and I have the plug in there so I never have to worry about running out of battery. This peacock feather was from, it was my grandmother's. So I've got lots of grandmother stuff around me. This is our family's from Skidam, so I have this here, a couple little candles. And then if I go around, you can see I am a business, so I do have to have some business stuff around. This is my bulletin board, and it's full of memories and pictures and all kinds of really cool stuff, actually. I even have like my grade 9 graduation there, some pictures, old money, badges. This is I love this. They sent me a check for 1 cent, if you can believe it. Just little sayings and fun little things. That was the last Valentine's card I got from my grandmother before she passed away. That kind of things. So if we look, more little jars, and oh, there's all my pendulums that I have. I do a lot of pendulum work. I haven't filmed that much of it though. And so if we go back, I've got my lighting. I've got another Aries or April picture, and let's back up here some more. Here's, I can't get away from having an office. I've got a picture of me when I was young, when I was little, just because to remember my inner child, and that I am just a soul coming here to visit on Earth. Here's a picture of my husband and I. I just printed it out, so it's still kind of wet. I'm letting it dry out. There's our telescope. You'll see lots of Holland references in here for my ancestry. Here's my bookcase. I've got a bunch of books here that I love, and then on here is just different things that I've collected over the years. The angels are from the kids. I've got our wedding picture in there, picture of the children in Paris, more fairies. I've got a gold box there of that's my manifestation box. My tree of life, also the roots that I have. That picture I painted myself. That was a fun evening. I've got peace here because my name Shanta actually means peace. It's a Hindu word that means peace. And I was born with that name. I didn't change my name. Up on top, I've got more angels, more good luck, more little cupboards, more little places to tuck away things. I have an S because my name begins with an S. On top of the tarot cupboard here, I've got this basket here, and I have saved birthday cards and thank you cards and Christmas cards for quite some time. And once in a while, when we all get in kind of moods, and if I'm feeling down, I pull it down and I start reading all the cards about all the people who love me and adore me, and I suggest you do the same. It's actually kind of neat. And then you'll come across some cards of people who may have passed, and it's kind of nice to see their handwriting and think of them. And yeah, it's just, I really suggest you do it. And then more angels, more Egyptian stuff. And then here's the famous clock. It's just a vintage regulator oak and brass clock that you have to manually wind up. And that's not the correct time. It just, whenever it stops, I wind it up again, and it just happens to ring when it wants to ring. And that's the magic clock. Here's a calendar from 1985 because that's the year we were married. So I've kept this calendar here. Friends are forever. We'll back it up a little bit. Got more little sayings, more Dutch stuff. This little cupboard here is my memory cupboard, and everybody who's passed is in here. There's a picture of me and my sister. There's a picture of my grandmothers, my grandfather. Here's another one I've had for a very long time. So this isn't Home Sweet Home, but apparently you can't say that to kids anymore. So let's back up, and then you can see from here before we get to the tarot cupboard. So that's what it looks like all overall. Oh, underneath my desk, that black mat is actually a grounding mat. So I keep my feet on that when I'm reading cards, especially if it starts to get a little bit dark. This is my little, I call it my tickle trunk. And in it here, I've got other little bits and bobs and whatnot. So this is what it looks like. And let's get to the tarot cupboard. So these are all my cards. I know you can stop gasping. These are all my cards and my magical things. It is organized, believe it or not. So up here, I have all my angel stuff. I even have little stuffed angels. These are all my angel cards. Anything to do with angels is up in this, or the soul. And then underneath here, I have all my tarot cards. And I know exactly what tarot card is where. So now you can see why. I'll try and lift that up so you can see how deep that goes. Now you can see why I put the ones that I use most beside me. Because to take these up and down all the time, it can sometimes be quite the job. And then underneath here, I have all my oracle cards. So I have angel cards, tarot cards, oracle cards. And these are all just things that aren't tarot or angel. They go in here. So you can see a lot of these you probably recognize the names of. The ones I have in bags, I actually use a lot when I go to friend's house, and I'll just grab the bag instead of grabbing the whole box. But there's all my oracle cards. Now I'm just going to step over here. So this is the oracle cards, the bottom part of it. And these are just, this is my crystal box. I've got all my crystals in here. And just different magical things. These are rocks I collected as a child. And for some reason, when I was a child, I've hung on to these rocks this whole time. I actually think this one is a fossil. Oh, look at my magic 8-ball. It's gold. Let's see what it says. Say yes. Fun. And just different things I've collected, good luck charms and whatnot. So that's beside the oracle cards. Beside the tarot cards, I've got, these are all my Lenormand, my oracle cards. So basically this middle shelf here, tarot, Lenormand, Kipper, when I read cards, oracle cards, this is the fortune telling shelf. And then up here, I have my little box of treasures. I've got all kinds of little things in here. My favorite perfume, a little bottle of champagne, a little bottle of wine. There's another cork. I got money in here. And it's just my little box of treasures. This little rope is like ties that bind. So if I want to bind somebody, not in a weird way, you know what I mean? Here's a champagne glass. I've got little crystals in here. It's kind of a cool little box. Little star, you're a star. I've got real rosemary beads from Jerusalem. I had a friend go over to Israel. More Egyptian stuff. These I actually found in Egypt. They took us to a dump. And you should see all the stuff you get, shards of jars and stuff. This is an eagle feather that I found. And in Canada, actually, you're not allowed to keep eagle feathers without permission from the natives. And so I had to get permission to have that eagle leaf or leaf feather. And behind that, I have more Egyptian stuff. And my friend in Egypt actually carved these. And so that's why I have them here. So that is I'm going to see how far I can back up so you can see it all. So that's all my cards. I also have a bunch of cards that aren't on here that are in the tickle trunk that I just previously showed you. And I think I might do some giveaways on those because I don't use them. And I thought it might be best to hand them out to the universe. Let somebody else enjoy them. All right. So, and I have my good luck charms on here. I'll give you one more quick view of, I wish you could smell it in here. That peace and harmony is so nice. So that's where all the magic happens. And I just want to thank you so much. I'm so appreciative for your subscriptions, your likes, your comments, your positive comments, your positive cheering me on. You have no idea how amazing that is for me. So thank you very much. Take good care. Bye for now.